So we've got Mediterranean first. Alright, so the much anticipated matchup between DoD and JSS. Should be a good one. I guess Mista is not going to be playing for JSS today. I was just casting Mista versus Ghost Lake, and I thought that this game was being held up because they were waiting for Mista. I think he is in JSS, but apparently not. So we have Count Von Krieg, and Chef against Briefcase, Shelty, and No Fear. Just to clear the air, I'm going to say that I am a member of the DoD clan, as you can tell by clicking anywhere on my channel. Like, it's pretty heavily advertised, so I am biased in this match, and I certainly want my clan, DoD, to win. Oh, holy shit. Did I just see what I think I saw? Triple bolt on Briefcase. That is absolutely devastating. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've seen double bolt before, but that is going to put Briefcase at such a huge disadvantage. Oh my gosh. That's so terrible. So yeah, No Fear, Shelty, and Briefcase. Is this Zeus Hades against Zeus? Really? Is that what I'm about to watch? Okay. Yes, it is what I'm about to watch. This is going to be a Greek battle, my friends. And judging by that use of triple bolt, JSS is going to try and win the game in classical age when they start spamming boats and such. No stream icon. I should probably close that. So yeah, not much to say at this point. JSS just going for a standard, like, fast classical to try and apply pressure to DoD on the water. And obviously Briefcase is going to be struggling to keep up given the triple bolt that was used against him. Just to give you a little bit of background on the players, Count is an expert. And JSS, and Chef have both been very seriously considered to be promoted to expert status on RTS Sanctuary, whereas the same has not been said for any of these three DoD players. So DoD is definitely at a disadvantage here in terms of just relative skill level, unfortunately. Nonetheless, I personally think Briefcase is like one of the best players nowadays, period. But it's going to be very tough for him to come back from a triple bolt start, obviously. So who's going to be up first? It's about 4 minutes. This is when players start hitting classical age. Oh wow, slow up time for Count and relatively slow up time for Chef. It looks like Ert's going to be the fastest up over here. And yep, so Ert's going to be up at about 4:25. That's a good uptime. And Chef, No Fear, and Shelty will be up at around the same time. And Briefcase is probably going to be up in a few seconds. He's up Hermes. That would be nice, like a nice counter to restoration is to use ceasefire so that you don't have to pull your units back and take a bunch of losses from that. And here comes with the early pressure on water. He did have the fastest uptime. Looks like I'm lagging right now. This is unfortunate. It's tough to cast a 3-on-3. It's tough on my computer. I hope that doesn't cause problems for them. And here comes Shelty to help out the double that No Fear was facing, and Briefcase is left to fend for himself against Count. And he's also currently experiencing a double team on land. Not looking so hot for Briefcase right now. And I really don't think there was anything that he could have necessarily done to prevent this from happening either. Some more doubling going on in the middle here. So Shelty and No Fear are doing a good enough job fending off Chef and but Count is just having a field day right now with Briefcase. Who only has one dock left and is currently facing aggression on land as well. And Briefcase chooses to bolt that Odysseus that was bothering his gold economy. And there goes Count using Restoration. Oh gosh, this is just so tough for DoD on water right now. They're being beaten back on all fronts. Definitely not looking for DoD, and you can see Shelty is already going for his second TC, anticipating a loss on water. They need to start going on land fast. It's... oh gosh. Briefcase fleeing to nowhere over here. And coming over with a huge army. No Fear really needs to stop making boats right now. Shelty already has... and No Fear just about to get wrecked here. He finally just stopped making boats, but... jeez. Briefcase going for a second TC rightly chooses the forward one to take, because if he went for the back TC first, he would have run the risk of having Count come forward and try to claim this, and that would just be that would get DoD in an even worse position where they'd be fighting 2 against 4 TCs for Brief. And Brief's score right now is like less than half of Earth's score. And that's just the epitome of this game right now. Such a devastating strategy to go triple bolt. We just had no answer for that tactically. I don't know why they didn't anticipate that. Not sure how Chef found his way over here, but he's gonna continue to bother Briefcase. On land here. Another thing that's important to check on this map is to see how many TCs are in range of fire from siege boats. It looks like Count's third TC is, and Chef's third TC is, Shelty's third TC is, and No Fear's third TC might as well be in range. But I think, so 2 TCs for each team, keeping it fair. At least Case doesn't have to worry about that. That would have been awful if he had to worry about his TCs being taken out in addition to this huge disadvantage he's been placed under. I've made the mistake of calling Briefcase Briefkeys before, and that's not how you pronounce his name. It's Dutch. He's from the Netherlands. I wouldn't fuck that up. Count gearing up for a push right now on Briefcase, who doesn't have any army to defend against it really. There's just 4 heroes here and a TC. Here he goes, now he's starting to make some. I don't know what Erd is doing right now. No Fear has got some good pressure against him over here. Oh, I do know what Erd's doing now. He's going Mythic. He's up Hephaestus. So who needs a third TC when you're up Hephaestus and you can just underworld to the back here and end the game? So that's probably what we're going to see happen, to be completely honest with you. Meanwhile, Chef is up Apollo. Count's got some idle goldies that their team just flared to alert. And Count decided to go heavy classical. So, different strategies from all 3 JSS players. Count going heavy classical, Ert going for a fast mythic, and Chef doing a semi-boom right now because he's just going up Apollo right now. Let's see if any of the DoDs are up. I wouldn't really expect it. Okay, Shelty's 15% Apollo. DoD's just at such a huge disadvantage right now from losing water like that. It'll be immensely tough for them to come back. And Case about to take a double over here too. We do have 1 ceasefire, 4 more restorations, 2 for JSS and 2 for DoD. So I guess that ceasefire would be perfect to stop an underworld from Ert, which is, I'm pretty sure, what we're going to see happen pretty soon. Look, he's probably going to spam Colossus. He's researching Hand of Talos right now. And he's going to go for a hoplite push as well. And Ert actually just researched Forge of Olympus, not what DoD wants. He's getting super cheap armory upgrades, researching them at all 3 of these armories right now. In about 4 minutes, Ert is going to have full armory up and is going to be able to underworld to DoD's back over here which they will most likely do using these Catoscopo scouts. Meanwhile, Case is doing his best to just fend off this double. He's been doubled this whole game, this poor guy. It's like, what is he supposed to do? Okay, Shelty finally coming with the aid of Hoplites over here. Jeez, look how far DoD is, though, in score. All of JSS, like 2,700 points. And DoD just sitting at 2,000 for each player. It's just, And here's with the 30 range Siege Juggernaut's gonna take out this TC that I mentioned was in range, Shelty. And Shelty's gonna try his best. Uh-oh, someone's nudging me. Stream down, no stream icon. It says that my stream is still up right now. Is the stream still up for you guys? Someone respond. As always. Okay. Perry doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, here's the ceasefire, restoration used by No Fear on this army over here. God, look at all these underworlds. And finally using underworld as well. I'm not sure where. Oh, here it is. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire! No! They really need to use ceasefire. It's looking like GG right now. I would use ceasefire after taking this TC down so that No Fear can claim it. And I think that might be what we're going to see happen right now. Oh, but Ert's trying to take it too. He sent Vils through the underworld. And DoD just taking it on all fronts right now. Being mutilated from the inside out. They forced off this TC right here. But here's another underworld from Count. And we see DoD calling it. And Briefcase casts ceasefire, but the game is already over. Why are people nudging me?
Yes.